Got Aaron on the line from Fagan Associates, and we wanted to talk. I guess you guys are getting a lot of calls about people's investments and the election results, right?
You know, we got so many calls last week and even on the radio show yesterday, just about people scared of why do they still have their money in the market if Biden's president. And I think, and people before the election kind of saying the same thing, and the market was up about 7% last week. So, I think it's one of those things that you never really should, make those giant changes to your portfolio or to your accounts, because you really never know what's going to happen,
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be in a transition period here for a while, and I'm sure after, January 20th, it's still going to be a transition period for quite some time.
Yeah, and I think I think a lot of Biden's presidency will be like that, and I think it was good news for the stock market that the Republicans maintained the Senate. Well, as of now, you never know with the runoff election in January. So I think that's good for the market. And Pfizer came out with news today that said they have about a 90% success rate with a COVID vaccine. And the market's up about 6% today. So, you never know what's going to happen in the market. And people get really nervous, got really nervous that when Trump wasn't reelected. But, you never know what's going to happen, and as you saw today and as you saw last week.
So what do you kind of project, or what are you telling people when they do call in all panicked?
We kind of tell them, it's their money, and we know that. So, what we try and recommend for clients to do, let's say they have 80% of their money in the stock market, go down to 70. That'll give you a peace of mind, and it also won't hurt your portfolio drastically if the market does go up. So, we always tell clients, if you're really, really nervous, raise a little bit of cash, but, never make those wholesale switches from, bonds to stocks or even to all cash. That usually doesn't work out well.
Are you expecting, Aaron, for things to be going up and down, up and down, up and down, or do you think they'll be more kind of gradual?
I think it'll be gradual now. I mean, I think we'll see some big jumps in the stock markets as you'll see like the Delta Airlines and companies like that do really well as we reopen the economy. And, now that we have this vaccine, that seems to be pretty successul. So, I think you could see some, maybe a jump in the market as we saw today, and and then it goes up gradually over time as it always does.
We're talking to Aaron at Fagan Associates. What are you seeing in the unemployment numbers here in the capital region?
The capital region are pretty similar to the entire country, really around 6%. The capital region, especially Saratoga, Albany, it's very affected with the hospitality industry. Hopefully we'll see some of those sectors that kind of have gotten beat down through this, like the travel, like airlines, like hospitality. It'll be nice to get these, if this vaccine is as successful as Pfizer says, it'll be nice in the wintertime that if we can start eating inside again and, have more capacity at restaurants. And I really think that should help with the unemployment numbers.
That'd be good news. All right, Aaron, if people have any questions about their particular portfolios or their investments, how do they reach you guys?
Yeah, you can call us at 518-279-1044, or you can go on our website at faganasset.com, and you can email us from that as well at investment@faganassociates.com.
I really appreciate your insight on this, Aaron, and I'm sure other people do too. Deep breaths, we'll be okay.
It's been an interesting time. Yeah, thanks a lot, Randy.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, talk to you later.